Students are telling us very emphatically that they want to be on campus. They don't want their educations interrupted.
These students, if they don't come back, if they defer, if they delay, they may never come back and they may not get their degrees.
As the coronavirus began to spread around the world in the spring of 2020, colleges and universities sent students home to finish the spring and summer semesters remotely. But now that the country is starting to open back up, should students go back to campus in the fall?
We're really bringing folks back to a place where it's really high density, and it kind of counters everything we know so far about how to control coronavirus, which is really social distancing. When you bring students back who are living in shared spaces, they're eating in shared spaces, their classrooms are shared spaces. I mean, there's really nowhere technically designed in a university setting that's meant to isolate people. It's really meant to bring people together. And if you switch to virtual, are you also getting the psychosocial development and the other types of learning that happen when you're in person and with other people and bouncing ideas in a different kind of space? Are you getting the equivalent education? I don't know that I can say that you are.
After spending much of the spring semester taking online courses, students' reactions to returning to campus in the fall have been mixed.
I'm choosing to stay with my family in the California East Bay area simply because I don't feel safe going back to campus. I'm going to take a full course load online. I know that it will not be the experience I wanted, but I think safety is much more important right now.
This past semester, I was in Spain up until COVID unfortunately had my program canceled. The social aspect for me is absolutely crucial as a foreign language major, and that has definitely influenced my decision to return back to Nazareth College. I really do trust my university to take care of me as well as everybody else's safety requirements.
Some educators are worried about not only the quality of education from distance learning, but also the impact on students' quality of life if they aren't allowed to return to campus.
When we did our survey of our students, that survey went to the students about 5 weeks after the majority of our students had been home. 78% of them said, I need help with food. 73% of them said, I need help with housing. Our students need the help now. They will need the help in the fall.
Another major need is financial aid. Institutions will spend tens of billions of dollars on aid for students whose parents have lost their jobs, and they may be unable to return to school without emergency assistance, even if college is open. And we can't risk losing a generation of students.
Of more than 1,040 colleges and universities tracked, 63% are planning for in-person classes. 17% are proposing a hybrid model, 8% online, 5% are waiting to decide, and the other 7% are considering a range of scenarios. Some universities have already started taking steps to reopen campuses in the fall with social distancing measures in place, or to offer hybrid learning experiences.
At least a third of all our staff will continue working remotely indefinitely. We'll lower the occupancy of classrooms by at least 50%. There'll be a 10-foot minimum between any faculty member and any student, and those students will be wearing masks, and that faculty member will be behind plexiglass. In our residence halls, we've taken out over 1,000 beds. Many doubles will now become singles. We'll have comprehensive screening on arrival and an extensive testing from the first day.
Lane College is sourcing and providing digital devices as well as hotspots for our students to fully be able to convert Lane College from a residential campus to a hybrid campus that is offering classes online and face-to-face.
We will say to students and to faculty, after you've surveyed all the precautions that we are putting in place, that if you're still uncomfortable, please don't come. We have an online option for you as a student.
Realistically, universities and colleges have the responsibility above anything else to keep the students safe. You know, if I just put on my public health or my doctor hat, then maybe I would say that virtual is best. You know, it's definitely safer as far as spread. It's just, if you also consider the education aspect, it's hard to say it's the best.